Hi, welcome to the tutorial. In this video, I will walk you through a text block which has different purposes. It is very useful when you wanted to show a plain text to the user who are visiting your mobile app. So let's start experimenting with it and learn along with it. So I'll pick a text block and drop in the canvas. It's saving, the page is loading. Now you can see this small lock icon because until and unless this lock is removed, you cannot click on this and do the editing. So now the lock is removed, so click on the section, and here is the section settings panel, for which I've already made a detailed video. You can go through there and check it out. So I will give it a title first, offer of the week. So I'll keep rest of the settings same. In the text block, we have different settings. This is the text block panel, which has the appearance setting of the text block, like the alignment, the background color, and the width. You can keep it 1/3 of the screen, 1/4 of the screen, half and full, and you can change the background color of the text block. You can also set the alignment. If you have a half width of the text block, then you can set the alignment to the center, left or right. So let's keep it full for now. It has a border setting. You can set the width of the border, the color of the border, and a radius. To show some depth, you can use this box shadow. It has the horizontal offset, the vertical offset, the blur, or you can say the depth, and the color of the shadow. Then you have this spacing, the margin, and the padding. And there are three type of text which you can set. First is the heading, subheading, and the information. Moreover, there is also one more important thing, is that a call to action. If you want a user to redirect to a particular category or a product when they click on that text block, then you can set it from here. So let's start by giving a heading and subheading. I will say, let's say get 10% discount and use code get10. So, and I will say here enjoy. I will not change any other setting. I will not give any call to action for now. Let's click on save and see how it looks. So you notice that you have all the text here. This is the heading, this is the subheading, and this is the information, the info block, and this is the section title. So it's looking very plain, which has a little margin from the edge. I will give a background color to our block. Let's say I'll give it a red color, and I'll keep the width for full now and save it. So you can see a background color behind the text, but the text color is not looking good on the red background. I'll change the text color to white so that it's more visible on the red background color, and save it. Now see, the color is white, but it's not looking very good because there is no spacing from the edges of the text block. I will give some padding. So I'll give 20 pixels from the right and the left, and let's give it top and bottom too, and save it. Now we have very decent looking text block, but yeah, I wanted to give some depth and some border radius, and let's try the border color too. I'll give a 2 pixel of border width, which will be, let's say, black because it's more visible, and a radius of 20 pixels. Let's save it. Say you have the border color, the border radius. Now you have a rounded rectangle. So let's give it some depth, and I'll give it some light gray color, and 20 pixel of the blur, 10 pixel of the vertical, and 10 of horizontal. Save it. Now I see some depth. The horizontal spacing and the vertical spacing, you can see this, and the color. Let's move it just behind the box, not I don't need any offsets. So here we see, but now there is a problem. Our shadow is just going behind the section title. Let's do one thing. I'll give it a margin from the top, maybe 20, and save. Now my text block had moved from 20 pixel from the section title. Now the depth is clearly visible. I wanted to remove this border because I don't like this. I'll make it 0. Now it looks better. So now let's try doing something. I'll reduce the size, font sizes, let's say 20, and I'll increase for this, and I'll give center alignment to all of them and save. So here it looks more decent now. It started looking more decent, but the width is too much. I will reduce the width to the 1/3 of the screen and save. Now you see it's 1/3 of the screen. It's basically taking the entire width of the screen. It's not including any padding from the sides if you have, but the problem is that it's in the left side. I wanted to have it in the center. I'll give it a center alignment and save. So you see it's now in the center, but still the text is so big. I will do one thing. Let's make it half of the width. Yeah, it looks good now, but still the full width was much better. Okay, now it looks perfect. So this let's talk about this call to action button. Now if I wanted to have a category, when a user click on this text block and they should be redirected to a particular category, I will select the category and I'll give the category name. Select the category from here and save. Now on your mobile app, whenever someone clicks on this banner and the entire banner, they will be redirected to that category. Let's do some more. I think we have covered all the things. If we say margin, I can give little margin from the left for some fancy things. Yeah, you can see that there is a margin now. If I wanted to have a text block which just stick to the right and left edges and there is no radius, it's kind of thicker. I just wanted to have single text, some information goes here. I will reduce the text size to 15 and left align, and then I think let's try saving it. Now there is a margin, so I have to remove that as well. It's 0, and I will also uncheck the show title. So here's our, we can have a disclaimer or copyright information or any return information on the home page if you need. So the text block can be used for different purposes. Based on your requirement, you can do that. Because now there is no title on the top, I will reduce this, and because it's a disclaimer kind of thing, so I will give it a black color, and I will remove the margin top and bottom and save. So you see there is no padding in this now, and this is simple text, but it's not looking good. Let's give some padding from the top. So here is padding top, but I think the padding bottom is missing. Padding bottom, yeah, it's looking good now. I'll add one more text block, a random title, welcome to our shop, and I will give it a center alignment and the white text, and no subheading, no information, no call to action. I'll just give it a color, this may be purple or pink, yeah, and border radius of 20 pixels, nothing else, and margin from the top I would like to have 20 pixels. Save. So you see we have there is no padding and margin. I didn't set that. It has difference from the top. There is a clear difference between the two blocks, and for this text block there is no section title. For this we have a section title. So if we have more than one text blocks and more than one blocks in this section list, then it is very easy to identify that which text block belongs to which section in our mobile application. So if I have to edit my random title, then I know that this one is random title and this is offer of the week. I'll click on this and I can simply make the changes and save it. So it will work like this. So you can start experimenting with it. Thank you for watching the video.